Hello everyone, Simo2009 Borough here again, and welcome to part 4 of my SimCity 5 Let's Play tutorial. Why I call it Let's Play tutorial, because once I finish the tutorial it's going to be a Let's Play, and I've gone through tutorials mainly just going through all the controls and what they do with you, but showing you how to build up a city as well is vital, I suppose. So our event is being very successful so far. It's fully attended. It's now night time. It's still going very well. Let's have a look at our power map. Our power's well in excess. Well in excess. Yes, we've got the 50,000 sim loans for not having 5 fires, unbelievably. So that means I've got a bit of money to spend to put in an extra fire garage. I would say garage. I say it as an American, and I'm not American, I'm British. It's really funny. Okay, I think we can turn off one of these. Oh wow. Wow. We can close that down and save some money. This is generating 59 megawatts of power. And we're paying for it as well. Well, looking at our excess, we don't. If we take 59 off that, we can shut that down as well. Save ourselves a whole load of money. You see, we have an abandoned building. You need to bulldoze abandoned buildings because abandoned buildings and rubble as well. You need to get rid of rubble because they just take up room in your city, and you don't want room taken up in your city. That's something else I've got to mention. Make sure you bulldoze abandoned buildings. What's going on here? How is our fire service slow? Gosh. Make those sleepy firefighters from dreams. Okay, then I guess we can put that in. 75 simoleons an hour lost for a bloody bell. You must be joking. I should think that's no cost an hour. Okay. All good there. I'm doing so well as to I think I'll be re-renovating soon. I think you will as well. So we're generating more than enough power for our city now. That's where the big losses have been going. The power. I say our payout is hitting to our budget as well. So I'll schedule now a second one, a 30,000 one, and get some more money. We have to keep remembering to do that. So that's preparing for an 8 PM sports event, which is a long way away. But yeah, so we'll keep the profit coming in because that's good. And now I'm going to use that money that I've made to improve the city. We're actually going to get on with improving the city in part 4 here. We're going to start by building a grade school. We're going to build that with plenty of room around about it because again, expansion will be needed. And we're going to build some school bus stops to ensure that all our citizens have a service of school. Because it's the easiest way. It's easier than building lots of expensive schools, is to build bus stops which cost very little. £10 an hour. get our school buses running. Garbage is becoming a massive problem. We need to build a garbage disposal centre. So we need to do that on a snap point. Wind's going that way. So if we put it there, it won't be too much of an issue, will it? No, I can't say how it will be. Yeah, I can't see how that will be. Oh, that's going to be a issue. So now we have our garbage, and look, we have our first sort of bigger building growing up, and that's going to be a positive effect on the city as well. Because that's going to bring in more money into the school. Our grade school's near enough at capacity, so we're going to have to expand it because it now is capacity. So we can do that by going back into this tool. It's going to cost more money, but we can do that by building a expansion on there. Okay, the event's not paying out right now, but I can't expect it to at this time in the morning, at 8:20 in the morning, in the game that is. That's still bringing in passengers by a load, 3,000 a day, which is just nice because this stadium capacity is 3,000 rather. So that didn't bring in many. That didn't bring in many either, I don't think. No. I'm going to close this one down until we're ready. It's there, but we can close it down. We have to remember that I've closed 2 power plants in the stadium as well, just so, you know. And now it looks like we haven't got enough parks in our city. So what I'm going to go for, I'm going to go in plazas, as I think that's the best. No, there is no nature, I think it is actually. And I'm going to go with community park because that covers a huge area, as you can see. A huge area of people. And I'm actually going to put it about here. It's going to demolish some houses, but that will have a massive effect on the city. A massive positive effect on the city. Is having commercial and residents within the vicinity of a big park. Because that's going to enable big buildings to grow roundabout. So yes, it costs money, but ultimately it's going to be... Right, the classroom's full again. Jeez. Really big. Surprised if that fills out now. Right, it's no longer done that, so that's not an issue anymore. It's still got issues, what now? No, it hasn't. Open your eyes. And as you can see, bigger houses are starting to come and get built, and that's having a good effect on our city. That's having a positive effect on our city, because I built a park and I built education. See, crime doesn't really matter at the minute right now, because we've got good education. Good education takes crime down. So, and this is paying out really well as well, which is really nice. We've got 5 minutes of part 4 left. And then we can, you know, push on from here. But this is how to get your city started, is by raising the land value, and by doing that you're building parks, giving it power and all that, and building schools. You don't need to put in police stations for a start. These things down here, these will flash yellow when there's an issue, a red when there's a serious problem. Like if your city's low on power, it'll flash red. But if your city's just a little bit sort of slightly overworked, and the power plant's slightly overworked, then it'll flash yellow. But when there's actually buildings getting turned off, it's going to flash red. So That's sold out now to 135,000 sim loans, which does not surprise me. And wealthier citizens are going to move here and go into shopping. Don't like high taxes, so they are starting to complain slightly about taxes, but I don't see an issue right now. The city population's 3,404 now. As you see, and we haven't. Remember when I said it was 200 early on in part 1, and was just this small area of buildings that we'd built up here. Well, now on the same area, it's 3,404. So, as I said, population does increase over time. Let's have a look at our RCI, because maybe that'll give us an indication. I don't want to sit around and do nothing. Right, unfilled medium wealth jobs. No medium wealth jobs. Build parks or city services to attract medium wealth workers. Okay. They're medium wealth. This is your wealth here. High wealth is here. And this is density. So that is still on. In looking what's looking like to be part 4. And as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to go back and work on that big Minecraft project and get that filmed and out as soon as I can, and get back to this. So there's more for you guys to enjoy watching. It's I'm sure you'll agree that this is a really nice user interface. Yeah. Well, while I'm here, I might as well say that if you look on my channel, you'll see some other channels, sort of other awesome places, box thing, and if you look at that, there's some great channels on there. Some of my good friends, Miss Marine Miss, I think she's on there. MS Broken Brains, she's on there. Subscribe to Miss Broken Brains, subscribe to Miss Marine Miss as well. Subscribe to all of them because they're all great, but those two especially, because they really want subs. Miss MS Broken Brains, she's doing some really cool stuff. I recommend going and checking out her channel if you like funny videos, if you like book reviews. You know, she looks at books that she's read and views and stuff, and reviews them and tells you about them, and it's quite interesting, really. If you like that sort of thing, I recommend hopping over to her channel, subscribing, and having a view of some of her videos. As well as, of course, don't go away from my awesome videos as well. Yeah. But that's going to be it, I think. There's nothing else to do. I'm just going to sit here and waste time. And that's wasting your time, your playing time. So, until next time, thank you for watching, take care, and I'll see you guys over in part 5.